Welcome back to the glorious Essex countryside. Unfortunately, my stupidity means that this morning has been unnecessarily hectic, and that's because last night, 8 p.m, we drove over from here in the Essex countryside to Ipswich to pick up the Harley Davidson that has been left in Ipswich for the past few days. So we drove over last night, get to the Harley, I turn the key, start it up, and then I realise, damn, the D-lock is on the wheel and I forgot to bring the key for the lock. So we had to head back all the way 40 minutes back here without the Harley. And that meant that this morning had to do a desperate dash over to Ipswich at 8:30 in the morning, pick up the Harley with the key this time, and then race back because the Harley was getting picked up this morning by the delivery driver. So everything was so frantic that by the time I got here, the delivery driver had already arrived. He was waiting here down the lane and he had everything out, the ramp open, and he literally just pointed up, said, straight up you go. So I didn't even get to put my feet on the ground with the Harley. I rode it straight up into the van and it's gone, which is a shame because I would have loved to do a review on it, but this past week has just been insanely hectic. It's like HelloFresh knew that I was so badly organised and couldn't feed myself, because today's video is sponsored by HelloFresh. In fact, with the code that I'll include down here, and I'm sure I'll put up a QR code, you can get 60% off. This is incredible. 60% off your first HelloFresh order. And then for the next 2 months, you get 20% off. And for anyone with a sweet tooth, I couldn't believe this, it is free desserts for life. Free desserts for life. All you need to do is use my code, click on the link in the written description, and you'll get that. So HelloFresh is a delivery service where they have all of your food prepped. You can choose the meal that you want and it gets delivered to your door. Very impressively, they managed to find this exact cabin, so it's waiting next to the front door when we got back. I couldn't even remember what I ordered, but look at this. Roasted butternut squash, 48. 48. Sweet chili gyozas, 46, and there's the meal for 46. And then roasted aubergine and chickpea curry, 43. This is excellent, because if it were up to me, I would just eat cakes and biscuits. My secret food love is anything with sugar. I can eat family-sized cakes within about 1 minute, all to myself. And if I don't fancy sugar, I just have Marmite sandwiches. So this all means that I can have all of my nutrients without having to spend time planning out what I'm going to eat. It will save me a huge amount of time, mean that I'm not wasting a huge amount of food as well. And it's flexible, so you can pause, cancel, or change the delivery address whenever you want. Monica, what do you fancy? Aubergine?
Are you cooking this?
Yes, I have to. Yes, I'll cook it. Aubergine chickpea curry, gyozas, or the butternut squash.
Ooh, what do you want?
Okay, it's moody outside. I fancy something hearty. I think I'll do the chickpea curry.
Okay.
I hope this comes out well because I want to show this on camera, how good these recipes are. And I'll do it myself. Monica, take a seat, just relax at the sofa, sit down, chill out, just read a book or something. Okay. Leave this to me. Looks good, doesn't it?
Wow, well done, Fred.
Aubergine, chickpea curry.
Look how proud you look.
I'll try and just act normal. If I can do it, then anyone can do it.
Wow, thank you.
Pleasure. Shall I have a quick mouthful and try and be as impartial as possible? It's really delicious.
Really?
It says it's really, really good. If you'd like to try HelloFresh, 60% off your first order and then 20% off for the next 2 months and free desserts for life.
Are we having a dessert today?
It did come with desserts, didn't it?
I think so.
Let me just check. Oh, there are desserts. We have to make the most of the daylight because I just checked, sun sets 3:40. I feel like yesterday after, and I can barely believe this, after I was stopped in the street and complimented for the Bonneville's cleanliness. I know that sounds insane. I feel like especially that, coupled with the fact that I haven't ridden it for really properly for almost 3 months, I feel like to an extent I'm being reunited with it. I was just here in the bathroom, looking through the window, just staring at the Bonneville for about 2 minutes, just realizing how much I love it. And then it just dawned on me, it really doesn't matter. I've always known this, but after having the bike away for so long, it's sunk in. It doesn't matter if a newer model comes out, if a better model comes out, something that's faster, even better looking, even more economical, just ticks even more boxes on paper. Once you form a deep down personal connection with your motorbike, nothing else matters because you're just not interested in something better than what you've got, because you've got something even better than a spec sheet. You've got something that you've got an emotional bond with, and that is what I've got with the Bonneville, and that's why I love it so much. Yes, Monica, I promise you I feel exactly the same way about you. I say this to other people behind your back all the time. Very special. Rant over. Also, just seeing it parked up here in the English countryside, it just feels right. It feels so special. That was a mind-blowingly stupid waste of time yesterday. We went to 4 coffee shops, 4, and they're all closed. It was a crazy 2.5 hour just drive around the Essex countryside where we accomplished nothing. I hate days like that where you accomplish nothing. So I just thought by the end of it, you know what, just forget it. Let's just stop. We'll go home, we'll have a coffee at home, and I will join you all back in the morning. Because I said a couple of days ago, unfortunately this video will come out after this has happened, but a couple of days ago I said that any orders made by the 28th of November, 29th November actually, for LIBERTATIA, I will write a personalised Christmas card for everyone. So I'm just about to start doing that now, and then I'll ride off on the Bonneville and post all of those letters at a local little post box. I just need to find one of those. But I thought, while I do that, I will park the Bonneville up right in my eye shot, because tomorrow morning we leave here. And the weather has just, apart from yesterday, it's been so glorious. I cannot tell you how magical it is. Of course, everyone living in the countryside will know this. But living in southeast London, no, this is not normal for me. Waking up just to have this glorious countryside, just to see the squirrels and the birds and all the trees, the wildlife, everything around, all of this open space. It's such an amazing feeling. So I want to park the Bonneville down there, and I want to be writing the Christmas cards while being able to look at my Bonneville with a view of the country in front of me. Good thing about the Bonneville, compared to the Harley, 0 chance I could do this with the Harley. Monica. Oh, that's perfect. I always remember times like this, staying in special places. Very nice memories created. Speechless. Absolutely glorious. Oh, it's cold as soon as the sun sets. I wanted to wait until the end of the day today to hopefully show you the first draft printing of our book, The Lost Biker Stories. So we ordered from a printing company in England and we paid for next day delivery, so it was meant to be today that it comes, and we were watching the DPD tracking. Everything fine, and then they get to Monica's apartment in Ipswich, and then they just decide not to knock on the door. And then 2 minutes later we get a message, an email from DPD saying, "We're so sorry we couldn't catch you today, but hopefully we'll deliver it tomorrow." So frustrating, but that's fine. We'll get it eventually. It's just going to push us back a couple of days, but I'll keep you posted because The Lost Biker Stories, our first ever book, will imminently go to print. We just need to make sure that the print quality, the picture quality, everything is okay. To everyone who I sent Christmas cards to, I posted one batch today and I'll post the last batch tomorrow. I am so sorry for my handwriting. I realised as I started writing these that, for one, I never write anymore. I never even pick up and hold a pen. And because of that, my handwriting is like that of a 3-year-old. So apologies, I hope you can read it. I'll wrap it up there today. We're packing up bright and early tomorrow because we've got to be out of here by 10 o'clock. I may try and do one final video here if I wake up early enough, a nice sunrise video. I'll just see how lively I'm feeling at 6 AM tomorrow. So thank you so much everyone for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and I'll see you all in the next one.